So just to introduce myself, my name is Mark O'Sullivan and I'm a director in the tax group in BDO, and I'm also head of our R&D technical services team. So what I want to do in this brief presentation is talk about the research and development tax credits, but I really want to look at this from an engineering or a technology and science viewpoint in terms of how we qualify and how we defend R&D projects. So just a brief bit of background on myself. I've been working solely in R&D tax credit services for the last 6 years. I've been involved in the qualification, compilation and defence of hundreds of R&D projects in that time frame. As you'll see from my background, it's in engineering and computer science, and so the reason for that will be come here in the next slide. So I'm going to assume there's a base knowledge of what the R&D tax credit scheme is, so I don't want to dwell on that too long, but by all means, if there's questions on the wider remit of the regime, feel free to talk to me afterwards, or else we have a stand behind at 161 that you can come and have a chat with me on. But in very simple terms, the R&D tax credit regime offers a 25% tax credit on eligible expenditure on R&D activities. So if you're carrying out R&D activities in Ireland, there's the potential to claim costs back on salaries, capital equipment, certain overheads, materials. So there can be quite a beneficial regime, and this is in addition to the 12.5% tax deduction that you receive. So in terms of qualifying for the regime, there are two clear tests. There's a science and technology test, and then there's a tax technical or accounting test. As you'll see from my background and qualifications, I focus on the science and technology side and how we qualify and ensure we have robust claims from that side of the house. Within BDO, we maintain a multidiscipline team. I head up the science and technology side, and the R&D tax credit partner, Derek Henry, heads up the overall business, but also focuses on the tax technical and accounting side. So what I'm going to talk to today focuses on the R&D tax credit regime and the science and technology on that side, but it'll also be beneficial for anybody looking at the knowledge development box, which is a new regime effective from 1st of January 2016, which offers a reduced corporate tax rate on profits derived from underlying IP. And in simple terms, what they're saying there, the profits on the back of R&D activity carried out in Ireland, there's potential to reduce your corporation tax payable on those profits. So, from a scientific or technical viewpoint, every R&D claim, in I suppose its simplest terms, is made up of a range of activities or projects. This can be of all different shapes, sizes, different costs, but what's extremely important in considering making a claim and being able to defend a claim in the event of a revenue inquiry is that we have a well-defined methodology and process in place in terms of how we qualify these projects, and we should keep this very similar and have an accepted methodology across the company that we can adopt. So if we just break it down and look at an individual project, so how do we go about qualifying that from a science and technology viewpoint? There are a number of key criteria, and people will probably give you detail at a high level as to what they are, but fundamentally there are 3 key points that we need to be able to demonstrate and support. So these are what we should be considering at the outset of our project, and what we should track over the course of our project, and ultimately be able to strongly present to revenue in the event of an inquiry around any given project or any given claim. So again, the strength of these underpin your projects, which underpin your overall claim. So if we look at each of these in each detail, in more detail, and try and see, okay, scientific or technological advancement. There's a lot of language in the legislation that may not be entirely clear or may not be what we use in everyday life and everyday activities. So in simple terms, scientific or technological advancement can be thought of as a peer appreciation test. So we need to consider, is what we're planning as part of the project going to be appreciated by our technical peers as being innovative or new given certain constraints or challenges placed on our particular development effort. And what we want to do at the start of a project is set out what this advancement we're seeking is. And I suppose for an example, a very simple example, we might be looking at developing a new formulation for migraine relief. So that's clearly our objective or advancement we're seeking. But if we just have that down and again present that to revenue in the long term, it's not going to be clear to them why that's an advancement, because they'll say, well, there's a range of migraine relief products out there. What's new or different about what you're doing? So it's important we state what our advancement is, but also clearly articulate why that is an advancement. So again, in this new formulation, our advancement might be that we're looking for the relief to be effective in 10 minutes, whereas existing products or formulations may take 20 minutes to be effective. Equally, we may be looking at new APIs, lower levels of APIs for receiving the same effect. So it's important that we document and articulate these clearly if we want to have a strong case for advancement. And then the final pillar under the advancements is proof or support. This is defined by revenue as a review of available knowledge. So it's all well and good for us to say, yes, we have an advancement, here's what it is. It's important that we document proof of that. So this may be research papers, industry papers we've looked at prior to project commencement, conferences we attend to make sure we're aware of what the state of the art is, that we're going above and beyond and differentiating from that. So it's important that these are documented at the start of the project and referred back to over the project life cycle. If we can clearly articulate these 3 points, we're in a very strong position on a scientific or technological advancement. From a scientific or technological uncertainty position, it's very similar. So you'll see there is a little bit of repetition. These are the questions that revenue want to know: is what's your advancement, what's your uncertainty? So again, in our uncertainty, we want to state what it is, but we clearly want to show why that is uncertain. So why is there a challenge here above and beyond something that we could reasonably resolve through a simple peer discussion or a review of available information or solutions. And again, the proof for support, a lot of this is going to be inherently covered in that piece that you've done for your advancement definition. So something that I come across, like say I come in, we're involved in from the outset with a lot of clients, but also we come in after clients have made claims and they're being inquired about by revenue. And what we find a lot is that descriptions and the information given to revenue and documented by claimants is very much business and that's what end result focused. What revenue want to understand is what are the innovations, what are the uncertainties from a technical perspective that have got you to that end point or enabled that business benefit to be achieved. So always be conscious of that when considering making a claim and when presenting detail to the revenue, that they're interested in the technical information rather than how good it might be for the business. So I suppose the final key pillar, the third point, is a systematic approach. So what revenue want to see, and it might seem relatively straightforward to a lot of you, but it isn't always implemented, is they want to see that there's a clear plan in place for what we're going to do and that we're tracking the project over time. So like I say, your project plan is very important. So we'd expect to see the objectives, the uncertainties, etc. set out in that, which again we've covered in those other points, and then also give some detail on anticipated timelines, resources, etc. is very useful. On top of that, it's important that we track what's going on over the course of that project. So if we have a project plan to start and present a solution at the end and have nothing in the middle, it's impossible for revenue to get comfort that all the costs in that middle piece are just and reasonable. So it's extremely important that we track activities. And again, depending on the organisation, there can be different methods. incorporated for doing that. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. It's whatever's suitable for the business, but is enough to defend the projects that are being claimed. And the final point under this would be timesheets. Now, from a legislative perspective, there's no requirement to maintain timesheets. In everything, there's a requirement that everything allocated to R&D is just and reasonable. But the first question that we get asked and clients get asked when revenue are inquiring about claims is, are their timesheets maintained? So for a lot of claimants, the key driver, the key cost is the salary cost, and they're driven with time spent with people on projects. So that's why that's the first question of revenue we typically have. Where you have timesheets, this is usually a very quick exercise in terms of reviewing what's in the timesheets, how that's mapped to the costs, and how that's mapped to the projects. Where we don't have these timesheets in place, you're going to spend a lot more time and effort and a lot more challenge in trying to justify time for people working on projects. So it's not a requirement, but I would consider that it's essential and something we should be looking at implementing to some level in all organisations making the claim. So, as I've touched on, there isn't a one-size-fits-all. We'll have some multinationals that have people who are doing R&D as contract services, who will have very detailed planning, tracking, and timesheets. If you're a startup, you may not have sophisticated software systems and tracking systems in place, but it's equally valid to maintain Word documents, emails, Excel-based documents that track what's being done, what time is recorded. So that's something that any of your advisors can work with you on to get something in place that will be enough to satisfy revenue without being overly burdensome and stopping everybody from doing the day job that is the research and development. Similar, as I just touched on the timesheets, some companies it makes sense to do this on a monthly basis. If a 2 or 3 man team who are only working on one project. If we have an organisation with hundreds of people working across multiple projects, we might need to go a little more detailed in terms of understanding what they do. And it's very useful to have sign off of these timesheets on a regular basis. So again, be that weekly, monthly, quarterly, where whoever is responsible for the projects, the project lead or the group manager, will look at the timesheets and make sure they're happy that what's gone in there makes sense. So I suppose I like this in slide that it shows the nature of R&D. It's not a straight path. It's not A to B with no hitches along the way. And the R&D tax credit regime is there to incentivise and encourage companies to take this risk, go through this maze and this challenge. So it's very important that we present this information and maintain this information, because that's ultimately revenue wants to challenge and the innovation in here, as opposed to descriptions of what we've ultimately achieved and how good that is for the business. So if nothing else, always keep that in mind, that this is what we need to document, this is what revenue are interested in, and this is what the regime is there to support. So just to summarise, if we look at all of getting those relatively simple points in place, doing a little bit of homework at the start of the projects, and just applying this across the board, getting this mentality into the company, it'll put us in a really strong position, a very strong R&D claim that's underpinned with all of the information the revenue are going to go for when they come out from review. And I suppose the revenue inquiry piece, in this day and age, the R&D tax credit regime, it's not a question of if revenue are going to inquire, it's more a question of when. 75-80% of our clients have had some form of a revenue inquiry, and this is typically across the board. So, where we go back to the revenue with a 1 or 2 pager and they've inquired about a couple of €100,000 worth of expenditure, it's inevitable you're going to have more questions, more queries. It's going to be a long, drawn-out process. Whereas if you implement methodologies where it puts you in a position to have this claim stack on a yearly basis, it's very easy for you to pull high quality and high levels of information that you can then present to the revenue in a very swift manner and make the process of the revenue intervention or inquiry as seamless and as quick as possible. So that's it for today. So as I say, we're based at stand 161. If there's any questions, or equally, I'm happy to answer anything if there's any questions. Thank you.